Hello friends, my greetings to everyone. I'm Seema and I welcome you all on next installment of iZenBridge webinar series. Topic of today's session is how we can use SWOT to develop organizational strategies. Now, while developing organizational strategies, an assessment of internal and external environmental factors is done, and after examining these internal and external realities, SWOT can be used to evaluate the organizational business situation, and then this information can be used to develop potential organizational strategies. Before commencing, I would like to know my audience using few polls, and my first poll is related to your role in the organization. Which of the following represent your role in the organization? Now, PMI has recognized that whatever role you are holding, you should be aware about how your efforts can be in line with the organizational strategic direction. Even the recent changes in PMP 2016, there is a greater emphasis for the participation in strategic awareness, that how your team can ensure their contribution in achieving the business benefits. I'm getting 89% votes in and waiting for more. Okay, I'm closing the poll and sharing the results with you. So approx 75% audience are from the project management, 25% belongs to the business analysis and project leaders professionals, and majority of our audience are in the project management and business analysis. Good. So my second query is related to your certification need. As you know that we are in providing education by the way of various certification programs. Thus, I would like to know if you are targeting any certification in next 3 months. Good number of people are looking for PMP certification, few are looking for PMI-PBA certification, and few are looking for the PMI-ACP and CSP. Okay, let me share the results with you. My third query is related to if organization goals and objectives are same with organizational strategies. What is your view? Are they same or different? I'm having 70% votes in, and majority are saying that they are not equal. They are not same. Some are swapping from the yes to no, no to yes. I'm closing the poll and sharing the results with you. Wow, 50% are saying yes and 50% are saying no. It's a tie. It's an interesting situation. Okay, we will discuss during the webinar if they are same or not. My next query is related to which of the following links a project to the strategy and no ongoing work of the organization. Means how a project is linked with the organizational strategic direction. Project includes business need and which provides the strategic direction. I'm having 70% votes in and waiting for more. Great. So I'm closing the poll and sharing the results with you. Around 33% people are saying that chartering is the way which can link a project to the strategic direction, and approximately 33% are also saying that monitoring and controlling is ensuring this alignment. and few people are saying it is integrating, and some others are also saying that planning is the way to align the project with the strategic direction. Okay, friends, the session is always directed by the audience and their expectations, and I will set the context based on these responses during the webinar, and I'm hiding the results here. So let's have a look on the agenda of this webinar. In first segment, we will see the background of what is SWOT and what is strategy, and how SWOT can be used to consolidate organizational key issues and prospects after assessing of internal and external environment. Afterwards, we will explore the key benefits and issues of using SWOT and summary of using SWOT to develop organizational strategies. In last segment, I will give a brief introduction of PMI-PBA certification, and finally, I will take queries. You can type your questions in Q&A chat box and I will answer them in last segment. So let's begin by entering a question. What is strategy? Strategy is medium to long-term action plans that will enable the organization to achieve its goals and objectives. So strategies are long-term action plans. Strategy is basically a thinking process to initiate changes in the organization. Strategy defines what can be done in what order to achieve goals and objectives. Thus, goals and objectives are not same with the organizational strategies. What is the relationship with goals and strategies? Vision, mission, goals, objectives, strategies, and tactics. These are fundamental statements which define any organization. And vision, mission, goals, and objectives defines what the organization wishes to achieve. And this wish is achieved by the action plan. Strategies and tactics represent how the organization will achieve its wishes. What is vision? Vision is big picture idea of organization, what organization wants to achieve in future. Vision statement should inspire the people in the organization. And what is mission statement then? Mission statement is identify actions to achieve the vision of the organization. Mission statement is not required to be inspirational. It provides a clear idea about the industry of the organization. It provides a clear indication of where to put energy in order to achieve organization vision. What could be the vision of any supermarket? To make people life easier and create a difference in their world. It is a statement which can inspire to be part of a future of the organization. And what could be the mission of any supermarket? To supply and distribute fresh vegetables, fruits, groceries, and dairy products. Now this supply and distribute provides key distinct areas in the organization. It provides areas, details of areas like you need to develop suppliers, you need to identify vendors who can supply fresh vegetables, groceries, and dairy products. You need to develop distribution channel. You need to identify the marketing channel to promote your products and services to your customers. So what are goals and objectives then? For each distinct area in the mission, goals are identified. Goals are a statement of milepost to achieve vision of the organization. Goals defines what you want to achieve through your efforts in order to achieve vision. Now, what is the difference in goals and objectives? Objectives are SMART goals. These are measurable. If we identify the goals for each distinct areas, like identify vendors within a year, vendors related to supply of dairy products. So dairy products is specific to your job. You need to identify within a time limit, and we can identify their measurables using that. You need to identify 500 suppliers. This is a measurable statement. So objectives are time sensitive statement, and goals defines your efforts in order to achieve vision. So vision, mission, goals and objective defines what you want to achieve, and strategies and tactics defines how you are going to achieve your wishes. Example, strategic options. Now, organization needs to develop various strategic options to achieve goals and objectives. Organization needs to map different products and services with their markets. Now, market defines your customers. You can develop our action plans to identify your products and services and to develop them to enhance your products and services. Action plans can be identified to develop your market or customer base, and these also can be designed distribution channel to deliver products and services. Distribution channel related to supermarket could be establishing retail store and identify online marketplace application. Action plans can also be identified to improve your business processes. These are the example strategies in order to achieve organization goals and objectives. If organization choose to develop a product, a project can be initiated after a business case approval process. What is the outcome of a project? It's a product, service or result. So a project charter can be developed, can be approved to develop a product or services as a example strategic options. Organization can achieve goals and objectives by the way of projects and programs and by the way of operational ongoing activities. Both are important to achieve goals and objectives. Now, what is SWOT? SWOT is assessment of internal strength and weakness and external opportunities and threats, external environmental factors which are out of control in the organization, and strength and weakness are key areas related to the resources, related to the organization brand value, related to their portfolio of products and services. So SWOT provides a way to evaluate your internal capabilities and external influencing factors. Now, how to consolidate key issues and prospects using SWOT? Organization lives in the environment, and it is important to scan both internal and external environmental factors. Key areas of internal capabilities are identified. What could be the key areas of internal capabilities? It could be related to the resources, both tangible and intangible. Example, tangible resources could be human resources, financial stability of the organization in terms of loans and credits, and intangible resources could be the well-integrated knowledge base in order to run the organization and brand value. These are the intangible internal resources. Internal capabilities also identified by the way of what is the strength and weakness within the portfolio of products. whether products are contributing in the business growth or they are holding business back. And external environmental factors are also analyzed, where industry competition is analyzed and factors from various influencing factors are also examined, like political factors, social factors, legal factors, technological factors. So organization lives in the environment, and in order to develop organizational strategies to achieve goals and objectives, assessment of internal and external environmental factors is very important. Now let's take an example of the supermarket. You have identified internal strength, weakness, external opportunities, and threats using various tools and techniques, or using workshop by involving subject matter experts and other key business stakeholders. What is the internal strength in the supermarket? They are having good brand image, they are having experienced stock staff, and supermarket is having good financial support. Internal weakness is also identified. Staff is poor in managing stock expiry dates, and they are limited in number for stock rotation. External opportunities are also identified. There is an increase in m-commerce. People are interested to buy from online marketplace, and there are commercial off-the-shelf products which are related to the stock management. External threats are also identified. Competitors are good in stock management. You are weak in managing your stock, but competitors are good in managing their stock. Government has introduced new laws related to taxation, and it is affecting your revenue generation structure. Now, these are the strengths, these are the weakness, and these weaknesses are limiting you to achieve your goals and objectives. If you are looking these weaknesses alone without considering your internal strength and external opportunities, you will not be able to find a right solution. What is the right problem? Right problem which gives you the maximum benefits with minimum investment. Here you are having good brand image, and there is an increase in m-commerce. Why not you collaborate with organization which can give you application where supermarket can develop a new distribution channel. They can provide a way where buyers can buy their groceries and fresh dairy products using online marketplace. If staff members are limited, you can see that, okay, hire them, but it may not be the good solution, because you may identify that they are poor. They may not be poor, they are limited, and you can train them how to optimize their time, and you can also introduce commercial off-the-shelf product in order to manage your stock in the supermarket. And in this way, you will be able to compete with your competitors as well, because they are good in their stock management. Therefore, the good strategies are identified by consolidating all the internal strength, weakness, and opportunities and threats. You need to scan both internal strength, weakness, and external opportunities and threats. So SWOT provides a way to develop business requirements. You may identify the training requirements for your staff. You may identify a need of a project which can deliver a product as an online marketplace. You can introduce an online marketplace where customers can buy their groceries. So SWOT helps to identify the root cause of the problem, also helps to identify the business requirements, and it is a great tool to develop strategic options. Now, how to assess internal and external environmental factors. External environment analysis. External environmental factors related to business domain, related to business industries are investigated. These are very important. You need to see what is the current competition, what products and services are provided by your competitors. For the supermarket, local vendors or other supermarket chain could be the competitors. You need to see that how they are unique and how you can become unique in front of them, because uniqueness is the key in order to stay within the competition. You need to also investigate global business environment for the areas like political, economic, social, cultural, technological, legal, and environmental. If political laws come into the picture, it can affect your revenue generation structure. If your taxation structure changes, economic factors are also important. Inflation rate can change the purchasing power of consumers. An average society has a unique mindset. You may see that right now your customers are moving towards the designer outfits as compared to the traditional outfits. So it is a mindset. You need to stay along with the social mindset. You need to stay along with the technological trends as well. You need to take care of the legal laws. Example, legal laws could be food safety law, labor law, and few industries are also affected by the environment like agriculture. Internal environment analysis is also performed. You need to see that what are the goals and objectives of the organization and how the efforts of each personnel in the organization is aligned to achieve the vision, mission, objectives, strategies, and tactics. PMI has changes in the PMP certification as well. This will be affected from 2016, January 2016. Now project manager is also required to aware about the organizational strategies and how the team efforts can be in line with the goals and objectives of any organization. You need to see the availability of resources. If you are having the resources, all kind of required resources, it is a signal of strength. If you are lacking resources, it is a signal of weakness, and this weakness can prevent you, can undermine your efforts. And it is also important to see what is the strength and weakness in portfolio of products. You develop various products and services in order to form the portfolio. Now, few products could be leaders where market growth is good and market share is good. Market share means you are having good customers. Market growth means there are customers who can be associated with your products and services. If market growth is good, market share is good, they are leading products and they are providing good revenue to the organization. Few products may belong to the mature category and they are providing regular money to the organization. Few are dog, like there is no market share and there is no market growth. So you need to invest money in order to make them leaders. So leader and mature products provide a regular revenue to other products and services. It could be possible that market growth is good, but you are lacking customers. You need investment to associate customers with your products and services. You need to identify the promotional schemes. You need to see the new marketing channels. So what is the strength and weakness associated with your products and services? If they are contributing in revenue, this is signal of strength. If they are holding business back, this is signal of weakness in the organization. Now, environment consolidation key points. SWOT is often employed in workshops. Tools like brainstorming are used to identify the elements in each of the 4 areas of environment. What are the key issues with workshop approach? It is too informal. You need to see each and every area of the organization very carefully. So you need to give focus to each of the 4 areas. You need to give separate focus to investigate the organization strength. You need to give the separate focus to identify the organization weakness and opportunities, including threats. So formal techniques are suggested to discover external environment and internal capabilities. You can use SWOT to consolidate them and to analyze external factors. PESTEL, Porter's 5 forces framework can be used, and to analyze internal environment, you can do the resource audit. You can develop matrix for the products and services, where you can put your products and services based on market share and market growth. So thing is that you need to give separate focus. Here I discussed how you can analyze external environment. This is an example of PESTEL analysis, and this is an example of Porter's 5 forces framework, where you analyze your business industry. What are competitors? What is the bargaining power of suppliers? And what is the bargaining power of customers? And what is the relationship between suppliers and customers? If customers are liking certain products and services, and you are having reach to the suppliers who can provide raw material, it is an opportunity to your organization. So what are the key benefits, issues of using SWOT to develop organizational strategy, and what is the summary of using SWOT to develop organization strategy? What are the key benefits? You can quickly analyze the current business situation. You can take decision based on the business situation. If you need investment in order to promote your products and services, if you need to develop new distribution channel, and if you are not having the financial support, it is a weakness of your organization. So SWOT helps to identify the current state of the organization. It helps to discover the real problem to solve, and it helps to develop business requirements, and these business requirements are included in the project charter. Now there are some key issues as well. SWOT analysis is very high level view. More detailed analysis is almost needed. SWOT provides only a starting point. It provides an idea that you need to develop products or services, you need to develop distribution channel, you need to develop marketing channel based on your business situation and based on the assessment of real problem. It provides a direction to solve a right problem, and also provides a direction to identify a right solution, where all the environmental factors and internal capabilities are analyzed in the light of information presented using SWOT. SWOT helps you to evaluate all these factors on one table. This is a summary of using SWOT. First, you need to analyze organization and its business environment. How you can analyze the business environment? You need to use some tools for that. For example, you can use PASTEL, you can use Porter's 5 Forces framework to discover external environmental factors. You can use mission, objective, strategies, tactics, statements to analyze your internal strength and weakness. If your managers and leaders are not aware about your vision and mission, then it is a signal of weakness that their efforts will be in line in order to achieve organization goals and objectives. Therefore, it is very important to know that what is the strategic direction and what is the strength and weakness within the organization related to the awareness. It could be the case that organization has developed vision, mission of the organization. And if we take the example of supermarket includes dairy products in the mission statement, and key managers and key leaders may think that market is not good for these kind of products. Therefore, their efforts will not be in line to achieve the organization vision and mission. If their efforts, if they are not motivated to achieve the goals and objectives, certainly their life will be affected, because after all, if your efforts are not contributing in achieving business benefits, your life will be affected within the organization. So this is the signal of weakness within the organization. So we can use different tools and techniques to identify the internal strength and weakness and external opportunities and threats. Key issues and prospects are identified. SWOT is developed where all these factors are evaluated on one table in order to identify the real problem and in order to identify the real solution. We can identify a need of new projects to develop new products and services. We can identify new projects to improve the business processes. So SWOT is developed and organization business situation is evaluated. During evaluation, we need to distinguish key issues. If we are having the large set of entries, we need to prioritize, because our energies are limited, our resources are limited, so we need to prioritize what needs to done to achieve the organization desired state. Now, again, these key issues are examined in detail with SWOT in order to develop the business requirements, and this information forms the basis of strategy definition. Yesterday, I asked few questions by the way of poll. My first poll was: business analyst develops organizational strategies, true or false? What is your view? Approximately 75% people were saying that it is false. Yes, business analyst is not a decision maker. However, business analyst provides investigation related to the external and internal environmental factors. Business analyst provides information to decision makers what problems organization is trying to solve and how they can eliminate pain of your customers and how you can increase benefits, business benefits. So business analyst helps stakeholders to work together to develop information which can be used to make decisions, to develop organizational strategies. Because top management is very busy, they need summary information. And PMI also says that if you are doing all of these activities, you are doing business analysis, irrespective of your role. My next question was, project charter can be prepared to achieve organizational strategies. Here is a tie. 50% people are saying that it is true and 50% are saying that it is false. But as per my opinion, project charter can be prepared to achieve organizational strategies. Projects and programs are one of the way to achieve organization goals and objectives. If outcome of a project is a product, in that case, you have chosen product development or product enhancement as a strategic options. My third poll was, project manager is not required to be aware for organizational strategies. 100% are saying it is false. Yes, it is false, because project manager is required to be aware for the organizational strategies. He is the ultimate accountable person to make project successful, to achieve project objectives, and project objectives are somehow connected with the organizational goals and objectives. So let's have a look on the brief overview of PMI-PBA certification. The PMI-PBA credential recognize an individual expertise in business analysis using PA tools and techniques to improve the overall success of projects. So it is important here, overall success of project. And overall success of project is ensured by your alignment with the organization business benefits. So PMI-PBA certificate will give you a detail how to do business analysis in order to deliver business benefits and as part of pre-project analysis. And during project initiation and during project execution, business analysis work related to requirement development and management is also identified. These are the PMI-PBA eligibility requirements. If you are having secondary degree, you need to have minimum of 7,500 hours of experience, and if you are having bachelor degree, you need to have minimum of 4,500 hours of PA experience. Now, charter of PMI is project, so you need to have at least 2,000 hours of project experience. Rest you may have either from the project or from the pre-project business analysis work. And you need to have 35 PDUs in business analysis, and we do provide these 35 PDUs. Cost, if you are a member, you are required $405, and if you are not a member of PMI, in that case you need $555. Exam includes 200 questions and duration is 4 hours, and you need to go to Prometric Center. These are the domains within the PMI-PBA certification. Need assessment includes 18%, questions planning 22%, analysis includes 35%, traceability and monitoring includes 15%, and evaluation includes 10%. Now, don't confuse by this percentage. Business analysis is a skill of applying tools and techniques, and these tools can be used across the domains. All the tools and techniques which can be used in the analysis domain, these also can be used in the need assessment domain. Here the perspective will be different in terms of questions. So I request you, don't be confused with this distribution. Now you can explore the PMI-PBA certification by enrolling to our PMI-PBA free introductory program. You can go to our website, and from courses you can find this link and it is freely available. So you can explore more on PMI-PBA certification. Okay, question please. Manish is asking, in which project phase SWOT analysis is to be conducted? Is it part of charter statement? The topic of today's session is how you can use SWOT to develop organizational strategies. Now, organizational strategies are developed before project is initiated. So a domain need assessment is introduced in the PMI-PBA certification, and you can use SWOT extensively. However, it is not a hard and fast rule. You can use SWOT anywhere you need to evaluate the situation internally and externally. If you are looking option to develop a feature in the project, you can evaluate internally and externally what resources are you having and what are the status of your suppliers. So SWOT can be used anywhere where you need to see the situation internally and externally. And your next segment is it part of charter statement? Charter includes the business need, and business need provides the strategic direction. Charter includes the business requirements, and SWOT helps to identify you the business requirements. The next question is, I would like to know more about project charter. Okay. Charter is a document which provides a signal of project initiation, signal of project to start. It provides authority, the project manager, that you can use resources of the organization. It integrates all the areas of the project management. It includes the high level requirements of the project and product. It includes high level estimates of cost and schedule. You identify the high level risk. So it provides a direction to the project execution, and project goals and objectives are included in the project charter, and these goals and objectives are in line with the organization goals and objectives. Again, Selina is asking, is SWOT analysis done in the initial stage? As I told you already, that SWOT analysis can be used anytime when you need to see your environment. You can do SWOT for your professional career development. When you are choosing your career, you can see that what is your internal strength and what are the career options in the external environment. So you can use SWOT anywhere where you need to see your environment. Risk identification, SWOT used, yes. You can identify the risk related to which comes from the threats and which come from your weakness. Positive risk can also be identified. You are having, for example, you are having the financial resources, and you are using these resources to develop new products and services. But it is not. It could be uncertainty whether you will be able to develop these products and services. So yes, risk is also identified using SWOT. The next question is, what is the best book to read for exam preparation? Is there a PMBOK for PBA like the PMP? PMBOK is also one of the recommended book for the PBA certification. PMI has introduced business analysis practice guide, and these two books are very important to pass the PMI-PBA exam. And apart from that, you need to see other recommended books. Now, trend of PMI-PBA exam is changing. it is becoming complex. Earlier, it was easy, where there was a less emphasis on the strategic alignment. Now things are coming, and PMBOK is also going to change because there is a greater emphasis for the strategic alignment. So you need to read the PMBOK, you need to read the PMI business analysis practice guide, and you need to see some recommended books also. Could you please go over the course or training offered by iZenBridge in PMI-PBA briefly? If you would like to know more, I already told you that please enroll to iZenBridge online free program. Please visit to our website, go through the visit to the course section, and where you can find the free program link. Please enroll there. However, as a brief, we have included the high level introduction of all the domains and how business analysis efforts can be used for the successful achievement of business benefits, and how you can enroll in the certification, how you can fill your application form. We provide all kind of solution by the way of our program. We are not only providing the certification, we are providing all the information which is important to pass the exam. It is necessary to have a detailed analysis after SWOT. Yes, SWOT only provides a start point. It helps to identify the high-level business requirements. So yes, you are required. If a project is initiated as a result of identification of strategic option, you need to have detailed project planning in order to ensure the achievement of goals and objectives. By when the course is expected to change for PMI-PBA? At least for it is not changing for next 2 years for sure. Only the trend of examination is changing because it is relatively new certificate. So earlier the exam was easy. Now it is covering the whole content outline. Is there a question bank or mock question which can be taken as near correct datum or preparation? Yes, we have also launched a simulation for the PMI-PBA certification. Okay friends, I have answered all of your queries. We are also going to reach the time box and be closing. Thank you.